Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's all. Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic. Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 3 of our season 3 for Medieval Dynasty today. We are going to work on getting some automation going in the village so that we can explore more without worrying about things going on back home. Try and get some more villagers to help support the automation, try and get some buildings up, possibly some fields, and start our basic skeleton of our village so that we can kind of min-max a little bit that way while we go out and explore. So, aside from that, we are also going to check out the east side of the map, the one village we haven't been to yet, and I want to explore that tunnel a little bit. What I think is a tunnel. We'll find out if it really is or not in the northeast corner. But if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Oh, that's join game. There we are. Alrighty. Let's see what we've got going on. Okay, we got all our winter gear here. We don't have anything as far as a village buildings go. So that's going to be one of the first things that I want to get us started on. I would like to... Let's see, where are we in relation to... Okay. I was a bit more down there than I wanted to be, but that's alright. We'll clear out some of this so that we can get some fields started and some buildings started. Alright, there's a start. So let's go ahead and start our fields. Now some of these we're going to tear down more or less immediately. Ten. Okay, and then we'll do a field here, straight off of this. Well, or not. So I don't want to have to rebuild any buildings. So what we're going to work on doing is we're going to try to get we're going to try and get this stuff out of the way right away and get our buildings where we want them for more or less permanence. And that's going to be our plan here. Let's see, do we have any other stumps that are going to be in the way? That one's a maybe. Let's take it just in case. And I think past that we're going to be fine. So let's go ahead and get our second field up. Yeah. I'm probably going to regret deleting these sticks instead of picking them up, but it is what it is. Alright, we're not going to worry about the orchard right away. And we're actually going to delete this guy. Because there's no way in hell we're going to get to 3 fields on this season. But that'll give us the place to start to put our food storage, which we can't actually do anything with the food storage. Oh, that's right. Supposedly they made it so that this actually pauses now. It does. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so inventory. Let's look at our tools. Our tools, psych. Come on, man. Alright, we do have a copper hoe, so we can get started with that at least. So we do need just a little bit of farming XP. We're not going to bother with putting up a farming shed right away. Well, I would like one for the spacing, but we're not going to bother with actually manning a farming shed right away, because our farming skill is non-existent. But I am hoeing this particularly so that we can get enough XP to build our barn and possibly food storage. That's the ultimate goal here. And we're going to go ahead and break this copper hoe, and then we're going to make a wood one. Hello, Jackie. When you get the chance, you should check out the area just past those 2 bears. The river curves left past a cave to a bridge and a waterfall combo. Ooh! So what you're saying is I might not want to build right there at the pond. I might want to see what's just a little bit further. Thank you for the heads up, Jackie. I am super excited to check that out. The game really is quite pretty. And I don't know if they did any kind of graphics overhaul with the update. I feel like they did, but that might just be because we upgraded the rig at the same time. So it might just be I'm seeing things better because bigger monitor, better graphics card, etc. But I know they did make some changes to some things, most of it for better. And I really don't want to build this place up too much. This isn't going to be a main village by any means. The extra fields will always help. And having a place near the town where we can craft and get materials is also going to always help. But beyond that, I don't want to build this place up too much. I really don't want this to be our main camp. So I'm still leaning towards that pond area, but with what you've just said with the bridge and the waterfall and whatnot, we might need to explore a little bit further. It's also nice that there's a cave over there. Hey, Steven, what's up, man? It's also nice that you said there's a cave over there, so that means we won't have to run clear to the east side of the map to do any kind of caving. I think they did improve it a bit. Okay, okay. It looks cleaner. And I mean, I have a 4K monitor now. I didn't have that before, and I've got an actual decent computer, not a crappy little video card anymore, so it could be some of that, but it really does feel better. And I'm pretty sure, even on my old crappy computer, that we were running basically at max, because this game isn't exactly graphically intensive. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not, you know, ridiculous. It's no cyberpunk. And we missed a spot. Oh, there it is. Sweet. We still did not unlock the barn like I wanted, so let's go ahead and do This one too. I would love to get some cabbage planted before the year change, but I really don't see that happening. Basically, the only reason we're doing this is so that we can build the barn. We're probably going to go completely cropless this first year, and that's okay. I mean, it sucks monetarily, but we were more about exploring this season than we were min-maxing money anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. Hey, Melody, what's going on? Wonderful people. This is probably the first time in my life I've ever been called a wonderful person. Thank you, Melody. Although, to be fair, you could have been talking about everybody else too, so, I mean, that's a thing. Jackie was just saying that down by that pond where I was looking at building, there's a really nice waterfall bridge thing going on. The foliage setting turned down. Understand that can make sticks and stones easier to see. I don't think so. I honestly didn't pay very much attention to the video settings. It can probably make them easier to see, but I mean, with this menu, it's not really a problem. Oh. I know there are some games where that's almost mandatory. Like, I don't know if you guys have played Subsistence or not, but you have a hell of a time finding plant fibers if you don't have your foliage turned down. But I've never really had that problem in MD. And I think it's because they give you that alt menu. I still can't believe we haven't unlocked the barn yet. Oh, at first in Valheim. Well, it's probably not a bad idea in most new survival games until you get used to them. I mean, you could always turn it back up later after you know what everything looks like, but sometimes it is kind of hard to see what you can pick and what you can't. In most survival games, to be completely honest. Like, that kind of looks like sticks, and we know the game. But each game has its own visual cue as to what you can grab and what you can't. So you kind of have to wing it until you get used to them. Did we already unlock it? Is that what's going on? Oh my god. Well, if we already got down to the farm shed, why didn't it give me any pop-ups about unlocking stuff? That's weird. I mean, I guess we'll just go with it. It's not the end of the world to get a few extra farming points anyway. Xbox doesn't specifically have that setting. It's basically high graphics versus performance. That's fair. Well, and in consoles, you're pretty much locked into what you can and can't do anyway. So it would make sense that they wouldn't have that setting. It's not like you have the variants that you do in PCs. I hate this bow. I'm just throwing that out there. I can't tell if I've hit this guy at all. That one did. That was way too high. He's trying to get in the house. We're up until 4 playing. Awesome. I've been playing in a co-op with a friend, and I bought the flat bow, and I can tell you that a lot of the problems that I'm having are because of the bow. Because the flat bow, it was still a little wonky, but it wasn't nearly as bad. I was more consistently hitting targets. Oh, it's too far of a lead. That was over his head. We're going to run out of arrows on this. It's alright, we can always make more. There it is. I thought it was going to be a quick kill, and that was not. Although it was better than the last time. Alright, I know there's arrows all over God's green earth. I'm not going to worry about them just this moment. They'll keep. Or they won't. They're stone, it's not a big deal. Alright, let's get our barn up. So we're going to point east, and I want the section between this to go right up the middle. Alright. And then we are going to put a farm shed. And a farm shed. And we can't do the tier 2 house yet, so we're not going to bother with the houses. Alright, let's grab some stones. That was dumb. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put it all in the barn. Oh, there's an arrow. At least the single player's got the pause now. That's going to be huge for fighting bears. Because we won't have to try to tab through an inventory while it's hitting us. And that's going to make a world of difference. Alright, what you got for logs for me? You got some. Yeah, I know. I already made the fields. Why are you telling me now? Apparently we just unlocked food storage. Oh, now it's going to tell me all the stuff we just unlocked. That was weird. Super delayed. Wow, now it's just going to, like, chain notify us of stuff. We should probably put those levels in farming, though. We want skilled farmer. And then we're going to go for whistleblower and then skilled rider. Just like we did in Season 2. But we're not hiring farmers right away. Found a beautiful place for your first village next to a mine and a waterfall in the middle of the 3 lower towns. That's what I was saying. That's what Jackie was talking about, because I had planned on building right here, and Jackie had said if you go just a little bit further down, there's a cave. Yeah, over here. There's a cave and a waterfall and a bridge. So I think we might actually check out this area instead. This place isn't going to be a full-on... That might actually be the same place. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Do I not have any cooked meat on us? No. Alright, well, we're going to have to make a quick detour so we don't starve to death. And cook this meat. But yeah, this is just going to be a basic skeleton village. It's going to be like Youngstown was, where it's technically a functioning village, but it's not going to be our main village. It's going to be an outpost for crafting crap for town and for crafting stuff in the early game while we get everything situated to go and clear out the other area. I think 48 should be enough. I honestly don't remember how much a barn takes, but I think 48 should be enough. It's another cave with a beach that's beautiful. Not around towns, though. Yeah, you want something that's relatively close to some towns. Perfect. Now we're all about the logs. Hey, James, what's going on, man? Tell me you got some more logs for me, champ. You do. Alright, I guess we'll keep him. He's useful. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 logs. I think we already cleared this out. We did. This isn't deep enough to bathe in, is it? That was my own fault for rushing it. I have this terrible problem where I sprint everywhere and I never give myself enough time to regen stamina before I try to shoot at something. We're just going to deforest the whole countryside. It's fine. It's fine. At least wood's a renewable resource, I guess. What? Need more coffee. Fair. Caffeine is your friend until it's not. I got my new headset today. I'm super excited about that. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time before stream to get it all set up the way that I wanted to, so we're rocking the old headset for this stream. But my brand new fancy headset. I say fancy. Everything's fancy to me. My current headset I got when the PS4 came out, so it is easily a decade old. It's a little outdated, but that's okay. Alright, do we have enough build experience yet to build the house? Almost. We are just shy. So I think if we go ahead and build up at least one of these, we should have enough to do it. So I don't want to spend too much time over here. I really want to go exploring. But I want to at least get some basic infrastructure down so that we're not completely boned. Because we know what we need to do to make money, and we still don't have access to any of the stuff that we need to do it. Well, that's not entirely true. We have everything that we need to make wooden bolts. But like, we don't have a workshop, we don't have a smithy, we don't... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we could do. And I forgot just how early you unlock copper. We could actually have full-on copper tools by now, if we can get down to a cave. I don't know if this is going to be enough or not. Probably not. Although, if I remember right, you don't have a full... Well, look at that. There's some over here. Let's get these. They're not as far away. Did we... The problem with playing more than one game at a time is I forget what I have on who. And that is not always a good thing. Oh no, we do have full rank and athletes. Okay. Alright, looks like 16 straw. Is that going to put us there? Probably not. It's going to be very, very close. Hey, Stesso! Good to see you, man. Just shy. We need 4.2 points. I don't even plan on building a fishing hut, and I still took the fishing spear. I'm hoping that building just the foundation of this will get us what we need to build the house. Or at least start the house build. I was wrong. 3 more logs. Wait, they start putting them here now? No? Oh, it just shows them there when they're in the chest. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Well, shit, at this point we may as well finish it. Alright, so we need 8 for one side and I think 6 for the other. Yep. Alright, there's that. Now we can put up the houses. We'll face east. I'm going to build the tier 2 houses. And this is mostly for spacing right now. Where's our east? Alright, now this is going to let us build our storages. Alright, so let's see here. No, I don't like that. Okay, so that's even with the building. So let's put it right about there. And then over here we will do our item store or resource storage. The resource storage will definitely be the first one up, that is for sure. Okay, I want its walkway even with the building as well, perfect. There we go. Ah, it's a little tighter than I wanted it, though. We don't have anywhere for the well. You know what? Let's push these back just a little bit. I want to have room for the well. Let's not make a mistake. Well, we could always make it even with this house. Like so. I feel like that's almost too far back, though. Ah, it's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, that's too far back. I don't like that either. I need a nice, happy middle ground. That's not terrible. South. So now, if we put up our well, that's a problem. Can we fit it like right here? No? Don't like that either, huh? No? No? Back here? No? I feel like we used to be able to get this closer. Well, I guess it really doesn't have to be up here. We could keep it back here by the houses. Like, that wouldn't hurt anything. Well, let's get some of our other buildings ghosts at least placed. So here we're going to put a woodshed over here. And yes, I know we already have one woodshed up, but I want it next to this for ease of access from storage. Okay, and then we can put up a production for a smithy. Should be more or less, yeah, more or less even. Okay. Close enough. And then we want to make a workshop. Now the downside to doing this, normally, would be we are going to get taxed on all of these buildings, even though they are not completed or giving us any kind of production out of them. But frankly, at the rate that we make money in this game, I don't really care. It's going to be a little inefficient in the beginning, but it's going to save us some time and headache later. So we're just going to do it. Now the sewing hut, remember, actually goes in sideways. There we go. Alright, and then we can do an herbalism hut would be next, and we're not going to bother with that. I, however, would not mind building a... I don't think we can yet. We can't yet. Okay. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. Alright. So this will be our next major undertaking. To get our resource storage up so that we don't have to keep throwing stuff in the house and we can put tools in a joint storage. That's going to save us a lot of time and headache. And a food storage would help as well for water and a, what you call it? Foods. Alright, we've only got 9 rocks. So we're going to need to find a couple more. There's 10. 11, 12... I want to grab some extras for the food storage. That gives us 8 for the food storage. I'm worried it's also 12, so we're going to go ahead and grab 4 more. And if it winds up only being 8, no big deal. That'll let us put down another bird trap. Ooh. And grab 2 more. And that'll definitely give us a bird trap for sure. I don't know that we're going to get to plant anything in the fields this season. We are dangerously close to the end of the season. We're approaching the last day. So that's not good. But we will make do. Alright. 10 more logs. That's not going to be nearly enough, is it? Nope. We can offload a whole bunch of these sticks, and that's going to give us an easier time. We were exactly 1 stick shy of finishing that guy off. Alright, there looks like there's some multi-piece ones over here. I really gotta stop sprinting everywhere. It's a bad habit from when we had a horse, and I still have not gotten over it. Please don't fall on my head. Alright, well this is going to give us a pretty solid start. Right, it only drops 2, so come on, man. Alright, so if we can get this guy finished, and then the food storage finished, then I will be happy about going and checking out some other stuff. But I want them to have a place, a central place for all the tools and all of the raw materials, so we don't have to worry about him filling up that chest in the first 30 seconds after we've walked away and losing out on all the extra logs from him. That's the main reason that we're doing what we're doing right now. Oh wow, your hands actually look dirty now too. That's cool. I think they did earlier, just not as noticeably. Some of it might be that we're getting on towards evening, too. So the light caught it just right. Yeah, I distinctly remember Racemir's hands having dirt on them. It didn't look as clean as clean. The lines weren't as clean as that for the dirt patches, but I remember there being dirt. Sweet. Next up is mule, and then we'll truly hit our peak carrying capacity. How are the trees over in that area? Melody. And Jackie. Over by the waterfall on the bridge. Like, do you have an easy time getting wood when you're first establishing, or is it kind of a pain in the arse? Grove of Maples. How close are they to the cave and what have you? A bit thin. Okay. Like, thin as in, like, it is over here, or is it better than this? Because we've been having a hell of a time with wood in this location. There's really not much to speak of. Not close. Fair enough. Some birch. So about like this area was before we clear cut everything. There we have it. There's our first storage area. So now we can put tools in here for them. Alright, so we still need quite a few logs for this guy. Your seasons are 15 days. Wow. I know a lot of people are saying because of the way that the winters go that adding to the seasons is a good idea. And I would say that I disagree. Because so much in this game relies off of seasons, for instance crop growth, that I think extending the seasons actually kind of cuts your throat in a lot of areas. I mean, we increased our seasons to 7 days, but I only plan on doing that until we get established. Once this little mini outpost is up and running, I plan on knocking them back down to 3, just so that we can actually, you know, get things done based on season changes. But if you're having fun, who cares? Because we are also not making this a super big money focusing run, so that helps. But I do want to become self-sufficient as early as possible. And not just self-sufficient, but have the toys that I like. I really want to unlock the flat bow. That's probably plenty. I told you to pull out the axe. Why are you punching a tree? This is not Minecraft, sir. Lady. I forgot our character's female. We're seriously out of logs already. That's depressing. Oh, okay. There's some across the way over there. I feel like it's birch everywhere we look. Oh, those aren't birch. Let's go over there and eat and get some of those. Ooh, ooh. I didn't even notice the level up. Oh, I bet we got 2 points in the last level up and I only assigned 1. Seeing how they nerfed the economy, you're feeling an urgency to go for the 1 million bucks achievement. You know, that's probably not a terrible idea there, James. Although I really think that once you get your crops going, it's not going to be a big deal. All they did was made the early game a little bit harder. Which is... it's hit or miss. It's for veterans of the game, like most of us are. That's not really a big deal. If anything, it adds a little bit of fun because it's some challenge that you have to pay attention to what you're doing and in what order. But it can stand as a barrier of entry for new players. So I think they may have dropped the ball a little bit there. It would have been nice if they allowed a setting for making your economy better or worse. But it is what it is. It's done now. I'm not going to complain about it because I'm actually excited by the prospect. I had to do a whole new video on what to make for the most money. And I enjoy that kind of stuff. But I do believe that it may well become a barrier of entry for new players. You will hear a lot of people bitching about how the game's too hard now. Or people new to the game that will complain that it's too hard. And I did not realize until trying to play co-op with somebody who's never played this game before, I did not realize how much of the crap that we do is actually tribal knowledge. Stuff that the game doesn't tell you, that you just know because you've played it and you know. There are quite a few things that I would have thought would have been intuitive, and were not. So that was kind of eye-opening. Okay, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need 15 more logs and we're good. Well, here's 6 of them. Actually, here's 9 of them, because we can get rid of these stumps. We're not going to need it. Oh, we can't get rid of these. No, we can't get rid of these stumps. We don't have a shovel anymore. I guess I didn't realize that our shovel broke earlier. Oh well. We're going to have to get a well up soonish, too. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. And we might wind up just putting it at the end of the workshop. But I would like to get somebody manning that as soon as possible so that we don't have to worry about refilling water for everybody. I forgot about the ones inside. It's always something. So we need 8, 9, 10, 11 more. And something to eat. I did it again. I sprinted all the way over here and then forgot that I needed stamina to do what I was doing. You have a decent setup for 1 million challenge on one of your game saves. 5 12 by 12 flax fields, 3 sheepfolds, 2 for adult and 1 for baby overflow. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad setup. If you're down to the tavern, it wouldn't be a bad idea to set up an orchard as well. I mean, we got it. We had, by the time we got it, we had 7 fields up. All of them doing flax. Then we had 1 orchard. Well, flax and oats. And then we had, not oats, flax and rye. Because we were making flatbread out of the rye for money as well. So that you don't have any dead seasons. And then we were doing sheepies and iron. Although I did find out, doing the math for the change in the economy, iron is no longer a good moneymaker. Bronze actually makes you more money than iron does. Now. I really like that rock. I think that's cool. Wait, did we get 11? Oh, we got 13. Good enough. Oh, I desperately would like some feathers. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a priority to get a flat bow. Just because I do better with it. Alright, so we got the inside and then the 2 panels on the front, and then our food storage is done. There we go. You have a huge orchard estate for yourself and your wife, plus single orchard rows between flax fields as windbreaks. That's clever. That's very clever. I bet it looks amazing. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our logs in here for now. We're going to put our 15 bags in here that we have, because we want to save those for the field itself. And put our straw in here. Put the fishing spear in there. No, let's sell the fishing spear. Okay. These bags we will sell. And then we're gonna go and make... How are we doing on sticks? We need like 8 more sticks. We'll grab a couple of extra of these. Just because I want to make sure to put up a, Actually, that reminds me. There we go. Oh, wow! Look at that, I didn't suck that time. Alright, we'll make these for some money. Make these for some money. The Great White Hunter returns. Hey man, why is this gotta be about race? Ooh. And apparently there are factions to join. Somebody said that in a comment on our first episode. So I'm excited to explore those at some point. I'm assuming that we're going to have to do some questing to figure out what the factions are and unlock all that shenanigans. But for now, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Because I want to try to get established enough that we have decent equipment and can go off and do whatever we feel like without worrying about everything falling apart around us while we're gone. Look at all those crows. Look at all those crows that I just scared off by shooting directly into the center of them. Apparently I can only hit pigeons. And deer. The vendors are not out yet. Which is why we're hunting birds, but also more feathers for more arrows. There's more birds here. Oh, spooked that one. And then there's another cluster of birds slightly further on. And then by the time that you get through all of these, you can turn around and come back and they will have started to land again. So if you make a couple of passes back and forth, you can get a bunch of feathers relatively easily. Shit. If you can hit them. How far do we have to go to unlock the flat bow? Because it might be easier just to do it that way. We have to be all the way down here, don't we? No, that's the recurve. I don't want the recurve. I wanted the flat. That's the longbow. Am I just blind? Like, what the hell's going on here? Was it maybe in with the smithy? I don't know where it's at. I didn't think it was a recurve. I thought it was a flat. Maybe it was the recurve. I'm not crazy, right? There is a flat bow in this game. Haven't seen a flat bow. Maybe it is the recurve then. Maybe I'm just crazy. I mean... yeah. You built the village along the river between Tukti and Rolnica? Yeah. Yeah. It does get better. It does get better, especially once you can get a logging camp up. Alright, you know what? We're gonna start investing more in broadleaf plantains now, since they re-added the pausing mechanic to single player. Apparently that was not a feature to make the game more difficult. That was an oversight on their part. It was supposed to still be there. I really need the merchants to come to their stalls.
How can I help?
Okay. Let's sell him our nightshade. And our deer skull. We don't have anything to do with the fur yet, so we'll get rid of that. Single iron arrow is not going to be worth it. Potion of strength can go away. The excess simple bags can go away. The stone knife we want to keep. Stone arrows we're definitely keeping. These guys can go away. There we go. We're back up to 690.
Best good. Goodbye.
So that's something. I would like to give them some time to get some logs accrued. So what I think we're going to do is while they're playing with logs, we're going to come down over here. So we're going to come out this east side where we've been playing with the birds. And then we're going to head north and follow the road around. Because I want to check this town out. It looks like they've got like docks and stuff. But I want to give our villagers some more time to get some logs accrued, because I'm already tired of running back and forth with stone axes chopping logs. It's starting to drive me crazy already. I mean, we need the experience. The extraction experience is going to give us a higher carrying capacity, but we have to run out so far for logs at this point that it's rather annoying. So perhaps we'll save that for when we build up over by a cave or what have you. And I'm sure we'll have to collect more. We'll also get some XP when we do mining in the caves. So that's a thing too. But some extra feathers won't hurt. They're going for money right now. Let go too early. There's some eminently punchable rabbits over here. And thank you, Melody, for that idea on how to hunt rabbits. That made life so much easier. There we go. I had a sneeze coming on. Didn't think y'all wanted me to sneeze in your ear. You don't see a flat bow? It must have been the recurve then, and I just got crossed. Lord knows it wouldn't be the first time. I don't know that I really want to sprint along this road because we don't know where the bandit spawns are yet. Even you've started... Oh yeah, the punching the rabbits. Yes, it is incredibly helpful. Did I just headshot that raven? Or crow? Kept finding bandits in the abandoned places. So far on this save, we haven't seen any. The co-op I did with a friend, we were in the middle of talking to the crazy guy in the swamp when we were attacked by a single bandit while we were in conversation. This will get us some good hunting XP for the early game. I want to get to where we can highlight animals. Wait, do we already have the ability to highlight animals? No, we do not. I think the wagon or something you can use to get game and other stuff home. Really? Everything that I saw in wagons said that they were aesthetic only. Ooh. Well, we got a camp and an overturned cart here. Ooh, that's money. That's literal money. Just coins. Here you go. Merry Birthmas. Alright, well. It's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, yeah? There's a moose down there. Some deer up here. There's some more rabbits. Nice punchable bunnies. Oh, whoops. Since, I don't remember who said it, but apparently the hunter does not provide a terrible lot of meat anymore. So I am trying to make it a point to hunt more than we normally do. Because I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to need the food. Oh. I was hitting one and nothing was happening. I forgot to re-equip our stone. Oh, I forgot to pick our stone spear back up. Well, that's depressing. So it's in the lake somewhere by our house. Oh well, that deer gets to live. This one might not, though. Really? Really? Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Right. Well, I guess that's one way to find out about the wolves. Looks like there's 3 of them. Craft faster, it's getting closer. Oh my god. They've got a bit of wander to them, don't they? Oh! He's still cooking, huh? Shit. He after us? No. I don't know. In the original game, the answer is no. They are faster than you. But now, I don't know. Drop a friggin' tree on his head, maybe. Shit. Oh, we're about to find out. So I have arrows, but our bow broke. I also feel like wolves are a little bit stronger than they used to be. And I don't know if we actually kited him or if we just happen to be at the edge of his aggro zone, so I'm gonna say that that's still a hard maybe. I feel like they're actually a little bit slower. Yeah. Because you could not outrun them in the base game. I died many times while sprinting away from them. Where is he? I hear him. There he is. I think that's him. Huh. Yeah, there were several times where I was caught by them. Like, I had to catch them out if I was going to win. Now, I'm pretty sure that there's still one more wolf over here. I swear I saw 3. Maybe. Or I was overburdened and didn't realize it. That's also possible. Because I have a tendency to spend most of my time on the cusp of being overburdened as it is. Let's give ourselves at least a fighting chance here. I want that deer that we killed. Well, technically the wolves finished it, but we started it. Yep. Yes, Deso. Yeah, I did quick save. Just in case. Oh. Hopefully we can sell off some stuff in this town because we are overburdened. F5 is my best friend. Yes, it is. Although, and I'm sure I'm jinxing us, but in Season 2, we didn't actually die until we were screwing around with the bear and trying to get a bunch of spears stuck in him. We made it that whole season without dying a single time. So I'm hoping that maybe I have learned enough that I'm not terrible at the game anymore. But I might just be jinxing myself. Oh! How awesome would that have been to nail a duck with a spear? Nope. The spears, I think, are the main reason that we're overburdened, but until we get another bow, it is what it is. You die at least 3 times a season on this map. Well, we haven't died yet. That doesn't mean it won't happen. Some of it's skill, and sometimes... Oh! We finally got a duck with a spear. Some of it's skill, some of it is just blind friggin' luck sometimes. Like, the instance with those wolves there could have very easily gone belly up, and there wouldn't have been anything I could have done about it. Alright, I know it's going to take forever to walk over there, especially since we're overburdened. But it's going to be faster than walking around, especially because we're overburdened. Hey, Ken, what's going on, man? Good to see you. When you first started, you used to stalk ducks from the reeds thinking it helped. You know, that is not as silly as it sounds. In a lot of games, it would have. And in real life, it should have. But that is unfortunately one of the parameters that is not in place in this game. Are these openable? No. Okay, I'm assuming that we have a fishing vendor down here. Yep, I see a fishing vendor. What else do we have for vendors down here? Please tell me there's a hunter. No? I only see the one vendor.
Hello there.
Alright, well, we can at least lighten our load off of this guy. I didn't realize just how many spears I had made. That was excessive. Well, we're not completely lightened. Well, we can get way more out of that if we cook it. Oh, hey. There we go. Now it's going to be way easier to see them. And then we can do... I would really like to do that. But I think this is going to be better for now, especially since we're going to have a hard time getting meat from the hunters. Started your Oxbow co-op today. Died to a wolf pack and then 3 bears in a cave. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, we've got a farmer here. And we've got a tailor. Both of those are good things. Neither are what we really wanted right now. So let's go ahead and head out of town. Goats. And start a fire. That way we make Smokey angry. Oh, hey, sheepies. They're way outside their pen. We are going to intentionally start a fire in the middle of the forest, which is realistically a terrible idea. But we have a crap ton of meat, and we can sell a bunch of it. How far does the damn restriction go? Right. 3 bears is excessive. Wait, is this the waterfall bridge? No, this can't be it. No. No, it's going to be over here. All I want to do is start a fire so I can cook this meat. So that I can sell it to the village. That's all I want right now. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's going to take it from being worth 3 to worth 7. Which is a huge jump. Oh! Maybe I should just give up on the bows and start using spears. Okay, so from here we actually want to head around up this way, because I wanted to see if that's a tunnel or not. I would love to plant some cabbage, but I am worried because the cabbage really isn't worth much money. And there's no way we're going to be able to carry the fertilizer and everything all the way back home from here. We're going to be so overburdened, it's not even funny if we attempt that.
My way or see you around.
Wait, what? From what I understand, although it's far from a village, there's a nice plateau northeast near a river to build a stronghold. This is really pretty, the bridges. I really like what they did with this map. I feel like this is a vast improvement over the valley. Some of it's because it's new, but like this looks like what you would actually see on the side of the road in some of the more verdant areas in the US. So, like, that's not super crazy. It's really pretty. And the valley wasn't ugly by any means, so some of it's because this is new to us, so it's of course more exciting, but also it's... I feel like it really is objectively prettier over the top of that. I really feel like they outdid themselves. They took a game that was good and made it awesome. Yep. Ah, that was a bad throw. Yeah, the life they put into it. That's a really great way of putting that, Stesso. There are more animals. There are villagers talk. I mean, it's just, yeah, it just feels more alive. I think you're spot on with that assessment, sir. Am I still going the right way? Yes. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get there from there or not. Looks like that's probably a bridge. So we're going to try and cut across over this way, because this might be a ledge. And we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that we don't encounter another group of wolves, but we have 8 spears just in case. I mean, to be fair, we got pretty lucky on that last batch of wolves. That could have gone very badly, very quickly, with almost no warning. Nope. I do like that the spears don't lose durability when you throw them anymore, only when they hit. So that makes people like me that are terrible with the projectiles in this game a little less worried about missing. He says as he takes down a crow with a spear. Birds are hard targets anyway. I feel like they spook early, and they're small and they're fast, which even with a bow makes them difficult targets. Ugh. This is apparently a wolf area. Maybe nearer the road is better. Always chasing that rabbit. Thanks, rabbit. You were the perfect decoy. No, you weren't. There was more than one. Ow. Alright, that was cheesy, but I'm not sorry. Oh, right in his open mouth, too. That's a piggy. I see you, piggy. Wow. Oh my. This isn't gonna end well. This is not gonna end well at all. Bacon on the hoof. I got cocky after the wolves. I deserved everything that happened with the pigs. Run, Forrest, run, right? No, I had that coming. I got cocky. That's what happens. And I'm doubly screwed because we fooled around up here enough that it's now getting dark. Which means even... Oh my god. I died to a tree. All of that with the animals, and it was the tree. Oh wait, we can respawn now? We don't have to reload? Well, we got a free trip home, I guess. Oh! We still have all of our stuff! We didn't leave anything behind? Okay, that's overpowered. I feel like there's very little penalty for dying. Stesso, you gotta clip that, buddy. You know that, right? I can't believe I survived all of that crap to die to a tree. Well, see, I did jinx this earlier when I said we didn't die at all last season until the bear shenanigans at the end. Oh well. A little bit of death never killed anybody, right? Wait. What? Right. Well, on the upside, we should have quite a bit now of wood from our dude harvesting throughout the day. Which means we can get some extra building done. We did get to the town like I wanted to. We didn't get up to the tunnel like I wanted to, but I think we're going to hold off on going up to that tunnel until I have some better gear. Because that was mildly embarrassing. Okay. Nope, I did not grab any logs. We need 2 more stones. There should be some over here. Yes. Yeah, I don't think we're going to wind up getting anything planted this season, unfortunately. Oh wow, yeah, we've definitely got the logs now. I'll put you in there. How are we doing on sticks? Not a lot. We have more feathers than sticks. That's a problem we need to remedy. You know, I was going to build the kitchen first, but I think we actually need to go for the workshop and the smithy first. Yeah. How did I wind up with 7 stone knives? I only remember making 1. I don't know. This is the smithy. So let's do the workshop first, because we can use that to make some money as well. Wait, what? Doesn't seem right. The workshop really this open in the early game? I don't remember. I remember it having walls. Talk about irony. I watch you stream on my laptop while my TV is watching Scottish farming documentary Medieval Times. Fantastic. That's pretty awesome. But you know, if you find something interesting, that's what you're gonna watch. Alright, so we'll do the smithy, then we'll do the kitchen, then we'll do this, and we'll do that last. I think that one's the tailor. But since we don't have any of the materials required for a tailor, it's no big deal. Oh. Alright, the smithy's gonna be open too, because early tier stuff. Alright, so we need 11 straw. We have quite a bit of money, which is going to be good for buying recipes. We're at 1,200 again already. And we're only buying mandatory recipes right now that we're actually going to use, so... Okay. Now, do you still have enough axes, boy? No, you are out of axes. And we used all the sticks and stones. Fantastic. Sometimes I don't plan ahead at all. And it makes me wonder how I survived to be an adult. Yeah, James, the level 3 does have walls. We've spent so long in it that I forgot what it was like to not be in it. Alright, we need 100 sticks on top of what we need for the walls. So, we're just gonna grab all of these real quick, like. Because this isn't even going to get us to 100. Oh, I hit him with the hammer. Whoops. Well, that was wasted durability. Oh well. We're just going to make all 4 into stone axes. It's one way to hunt rabbits, you guess, right? Alright, there was a good tree over here. But our villager is out of axes, so it's going to be good to make them a couple extra. Oh boy. There we go. So now what do we have for sticks? 69. Not nearly enough. Can do it to the birds too. They always spook when I get, like, when I'm still super far away. I kind of wish that we had found linen thread instead of that linen cloth so that we could make a bow. But I think we're going to have to buy one.
How can someone so gorgeous still be free?
Keep it in your pants there, sunshine. Alright, there's another chunk of coins for us. Yeah, it's the recurve bow that I want. These used to be reversed, didn't they? The longbow used to take more to get than the recurve bow, I thought. But I want a recurve. The only way I can get close enough to hunt birds is to approach from behind and stay slightly to the side, right? Or hit them from a ways back. And 1 log, 2 log, 3 log, 4 log, 5 log. We need 5 more logs and then a bunch of straw. And then our kitchen will be good. And then we'll have most of the core buildings that we want. This one's build limit. Oh, didn't we increase the build limit? I thought that we raised it to 200%. But we have access to 140 buildings right out the gates. Customized game. Buildings limit 200. Okay, so yeah. I think the other map's 160, isn't it? Or am I wrong on that one? Is it 170? Or 100? 140. There's a Bass Pro Shop down the river. You mean the banjo playing hillbilly in the swamp? I'm taking your rabbit, Fox. Yeah, you can growl at me, that's fine. I'm still taking your rabbit. I wasn't asking permission, I was just telling you. Yeah, that one's actually my rabbit, Fox. I killed it. Excuse you. I'm gonna kill that fox here in just a minute. Get snippy with me. Like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to get a duck. Not without a ranged weapon. You're just too slow in the water. Right, we needed reeds too, didn't we? Hey, hey, there we go. Like, I still want that log station closer to storage, but we are going to need 2 at some point, so having 2 isn't going to hurt. But we also already have one up, even though it's not where I want it right at the moment. So I don't feel like that thing's a priority to get built right away. Which means we are going to build some other stuff in the interim before that guy gets finished off. For instance, these houses, so that we can get some more people. Oh. We are coming up on fall, so we need some more clothing. So I think we still have a chest piece that we need. And we also need to get some other things. This is my house. I wanted his house. Ooh. I don't know if we have enough sticks to replace that one or not, but this is going to help us get the hunting XP. I hate maintaining traps. It's super annoying. But if we're going to be hunting more, then it's going to be important to maintain that. Alright, so we got 3 in athlete. We've got 1 in survivalist, so let's go ahead and do that. Does anyone hold a shovel to collect stuff, or is it just me? So, as far as I can tell, holding the shovel gets rid of the ring, but it takes the same amount of time regardless. Like for the things that you hold to harvest. You're basically animation locked without the animation. That's why I don't do it very often. That's probably enough meat for quite a while for him. Okay, so we've got enough feathers to make one more batch, but we need one more stick. And then we've got enough... How many logs? We have 3 logs. There's our stick. Another set of bolts for sale. And we can make some buckets for sale. Yeah, the spear works. Any two-handed item works. Let's see if we can find something. Oh, I just used all of our logs. Well, here, let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Now it'll auto-slot it and we don't have to equip it. So if we look at something that takes time to harvest, say these trees for sticks, the baby trees. So if you harvest it, it takes that long. If you don't have this, you reach out, but it still takes the same amount of time. Like, you can't harvest 2 at the same time. So it doesn't really seem to make a difference other than you don't have the animation. So it feels a little bit faster, but realistically, same amount of time. And the same with this. I mean, yeah, you don't see him pick it up, but if you notice, he doesn't take the second one straight away. If you just stand there holding E, you still have the same amount of time between pickups. It's just not visible. All the reeds? Well, let's see. So if we go 1, 2, 3. 1. Let's find a clump again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's actually the same speed. Actually, I feel like it might be faster without it. Nah, it's about the same. You just don't get the animation. But Steven's point is valid. Having a two-handed item out does help you with defense. And it does feel like it's doing it a little bit faster, unless you're watching the ring instead of the actual selection. I think it's just tricking your brain. But if it makes you feel better, by all means do it. There's no problems with that. Oh, we unlocked our fishing hut. Hey, if it feels like it, then go for it. I'm not going to be the one to tell you not to. Oh, I don't know that we're going to be able to make the, because this requires linen thread and leather. I think with the, recurve bow, does it require linen too, or is it, wool? I think it's still linen. What are you? Oh, you're a sewing hut. We should probably actually make you. I mean, we don't have any flax, so it's not going to be super useful, but... And getting these up is going to be very important as well. Do we have enough to do this one too? No. But unfortunately, guys, it is that time of the night. We're actually about 15 minutes over. But I am very much enjoying playing the new map. And I am very much enjoying learning things with you guys and from you guys. And I hope you are having a good time as well. But we are going to call it here for the night. We didn't get to check out the tunnel like I wanted to, but we got most of the other goals that I had set aside down. We didn't hire any new villagers, but we did get quite a bit of our infrastructure up and running. I mean, we didn't have any of these buildings when we started, so we're making great headway, and I'm very happy with it. This, like I said, is going to be a small outpost. We're not going to build a whole crap ton of housing over here or anything. It's basically just going to be this core bit and maybe a place for sheepies once we get to them. But for now, it is what it is. Hey, Alex! But yeah, unfortunately, guys, it is that time. It is that time and past. So if you guys learned anything useful tonight, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, guys. And thanks for watching.